This is Amazing Care Home Health Services. This is a home health agency. We send nurses and home health aides to patients' homes and take care of them, provide medical and non-medical services for them in their homes. So that's what we're doing. This is the office space where the high-end process is rendered.
Also the assisting admin at Amazing Care. I've been with this company since 2014 when we were making nothing. And we were literally in the basement of our apartment. This is how growth have brought us this far. 2-bedroom apartment, and we were literally using the basement and the garage space to carry on this business. And because of growth, we moved here on 2019, and we've been here since 2019 doing this. And God has been so faithful along the way, and we're still going strong. You can see this is the office of Amazing Care. We want to welcome the Care Network in here.
Sorry, go. Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah.
You hear me, Chris?
Yes, I can hear you.
It looked like we're able to do it live online. We have a technical on the electricity. So I gotta go in a clear area because the light went off. So if you can, we're going to come back on. We have a little technical problem as usual. Electricity in Liberia is something. And stop that sound there. Well, we have a little technical difficulties. We have an electrical problem that we've been working on since today. And we've been working on it since day. So we're not on air right now. We're on Facebook and YouTube. And the internet we're using is because the internet will last for maybe the next 40 minutes. And from there, that's it. You can hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah. So it looked like you want us to continue?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we can go in the, I don't know what you want to do.
Yeah, we're on Facebook right now. We're on Facebook and YouTube. So we got to continue on the show. Only thing, we're not going to get no calls coming in because everything is down.
We can just we can just get on and not be, for the entire hour. We can tell the people that were that we actually on taking some renovation at the facility, and gradually or whatever it is, we have to let them know.
Okay. I'm sorry that we're live already. So we're talking now. We're already live when playing the commercial, when the whole thing went off. But for those of you who listening to us by the way of Facebook and YouTube, we're very sorry for the inconvenience. I'm in Liberia right now, and the CEO is in the States, so that's the difference. And we've been having issues with the electricity on this end, and we've been running on our power, our solar system for the past 2 days. And because of the weather in Liberia, there's no way we could get it standing up throughout for 2 days. And so that is why we are off. But we're very, very sorry. But for those of you who are listening to us through Facebook, you can interact. This is the Care Humanitarian Organization. And every Sunday by 6 o'clock in America, in Liberia, and 2 o'clock in America, we bring the CEO on for us issues concerning the foundation. And hopefully, by the grace of God, we will be launching officially in Liberia and in America. So please don't think that we're trying to leave you, we're trying to get you out of it. No, you will be part of it. But we are discussing education. Last show, we talked about education. What's the way forward? And people suggested that the teacher was the problem. Some say the government was the problem. Some people said that the schools administrator the problem. But the Care Foundation want to invest into education. But our primary goal is to start from the bottom to the top. That means we want to bring children who cannot afford it. Yes, as much as the CEO and the foundation have decided to help people individually, but these are some things that it just came to him to help. But it's not something that we'll continue to do, to just pay school fees and for private schools and whatsoever, please. So we want to get as many children from the street into school, some of them into vocational school to learn mechanic, to learn carpentry, masonry, So these are the things we're looking at. They get a lot of children, and I will show you guys a lot of video that have been taken. People on Randolph Street and Galley Street and people in other counties are going through stress. Their health, they're not going to school. It's not an easy thing. So CEO, I'm telling you now, and there are a lot of things. If you were here right now, I don't know how you're going to manage it, but imagine and graduation going on right now. Everywhere, some people are very happy that children are out of high school. They get their little car, people moving all over the street with siren. But when these children leave school, are they going to university? Jobs? Are they going to go to places? Today, two persons approached me concerning the same issues. I said, we cannot pay university school fees. And some of them, yes, they are struggling to send their kids to school. But we want other children, because at least they're going to the 12th, we want other children to come from there to learn something with a hand, because education is a broad thing and you can educate people in so many ways. So CEO, come in. What's your take and how you feel today? How's everything? I know you've been thinking a lot when it comes to this stuff. So say something.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for having me on. And thank you to the audience for allowing us to have this discussion. I just arrived from Maryland just probably 30 minutes ago. Yes, the foundation is actually undertaking a very, very immense undertaking an immense development at the radio station, also at the NGO site. So we couldn't bring you the full picture from the usual background, as Mr. Kishan alluded to. So he's actually doing his recording. He's in Liberia currently and doing the recording in another room in the same facility. But we're doing some project at the radio station, also the NGO or headquarters. So for the next probably 2-3 weeks, we'll probably be seeing some changes and some mixed signals from different areas, from the headquarters, from the studio. You'll be getting different backgrounds. So just want to address the audience on that. Yes. In respect to the educational aspect of what we have discussed for the past 2 weeks. Last week I wasn't able to actually come on air because I traveled to and my travel couldn't permit me to be a part of the discussion. I think Mr. Kishan was not actually on air as well. But education has been a very very substantial and paramount issue when it comes to where Liberia is actually going to, that will actually determine the true future of Liberia tomorrow. The youth has to be empowered and helped in a way that we can be able to be a better nation to compete with our neighboring countries, Ghana, Guinea, and Sierra Leone and other people, in the West African belt. So Liberia needs a very substantial educational undertaking. It starts with the youth. The youth has to be empowered educationally. The youth has the substantial and very fundamental act of educational foundation. It empowers college. Successful college matriculation process in different universities or elsewhere. So yes, this is our goal. We want to be able to help the youth to be able to be reliable educationally and successfully on their own, doing things to help themselves.
Yeah, and CEO, I will tell you, I have seen a lot of things. The kids here, they are anxious to learn, and some of them, especially, I've been talking to a lot of Zogos that had a call. I don't know why people can all be afraid, because they themselves have the Zogo Association in Liberia. They got an association called the Zogo Association of Liberia, and these people really need help. We can get them off the street. Yes, it will be expensive, but with the help of our people and other Liberians, we can get them out. We can find
Right.
things for them to do. We
Right.
can take them to garages. We can take them to one of the guys are doing our doors. They got one of the biggest shop in this area, and I see different people there. I was just trying to pick them off. I said, why if I bring about 10 kids here, will you guys train them? The guy said, but who will pay them? I said, no, don't worry. Just tell me yes, and then we're going to start to find the means how to get them there to learn something with their hands. Because at least if these people can learn, if we can come up with 10, we register 10 and we're able to get 5. That's a big help there. And at least
a garage or mechanic or carpentry.
Carpentry, yes.
Oh,
there's
okay.
a guy here who doing the doors for us. I went to the shop. They got one of the biggest shop on UN Drive, not far from the station.
Okay,
and
so
I see young children there that they're teaching them.
Okay.
And and at least when they do these things, they can be able to feed themselves. But how to get them? It's a long process. This thing we're trying to do is not easy, CEO, and to the audience, it's tough to get people off the street. Some of them are living on that begging syndrome, and they used to it already. Some of them are getting $100 liberty a day and whatsoever, and they're just eating it. But we have to talk to them to get them out. And some of them are saying that they want to, but sometimes they say it just to feel sorry for them, and you give them small cash. But these are some of the things that the foundation want to do. But I showed that by the time we launch it 100%, and then the lady that you supposed the foundation agreed to pay the school fees, we will be visiting her. And a lot of people coming to the suit for the foundation and see a lot of people what they're requesting for. I know it's a tough thing, but for those of you listening to us, we got to start from somewhere. We can't say we pay LU students school fees. I know some people want their children to go to school, but at least they're going far. But we want to get children off the street. That is our goal. We want to get as many children into public schools than in private schools. We want to give them decks. We want to do things that will change their lives around. And that people will come here and say, yes, at least I can help. I help 1 or 2 persons. And at the end of the day, you can adopt a child on our foundation. And the CEO talked about it before, that we can get children and you can adopt that child because we guarantee you. Because the CEO, there's a thing all the time. Once people see that you spending your $10, they will not be afraid to put in $1 because you already spending your $10. So these are things in the pipeline where we can even allow you that are listening to us on radio, on Facebook, to adopt a child through the foundation and say, listen, I'm responsible for that child. I'm responsible for that little girl to finish this year's school. You can just commit yourself for a year and it will be a bigger help. So these are some of the things that we're trying to push. It's in a pipeline, but we can't do it overnight, CEO. I know you can't do it overnight. It's hectic. It costs money. But I want to say again publicly to everybody who's listening, I want to say thanks to you. Because there are certain things that you're doing that politicians have not done yet. I've not seen a politician to just get up and pay a full family children's school fees to a private school. To help people with their houses, to help people move from one end to another end. It's not an easy thing. It's not easy. So I want to commend you and your wife for doing such a thing. And I hope other Liberians will follow the example. We are not there yet. Don't get us wrong. We are not there yet. We're climbing a step. We are still in a sitting stage trying to move our arms, but we are doing big things, and I see the dreams. It will come true. So CEO, I know the internet there will not even last for 1 hour because the battery will go dead. And I'm sorry, things happen, but at least we have to give our people something. But people are hearing about it now. People are hearing about it.
Yeah, like I said, Mr. Kishin. So, like, you don't have to actually be sorry, but that's the development we're doing there. We're doing a very, like hands-on type of project there at the site or at the headquarters of the NGO. So the internet, I know the internet is affected, and also the studio is also in is also affected too, right? So the entire building is actually on an immense renovation. So the internet we have for now, I think just for today's show for probably less than an hour.
Yes, because the battery will go dead on a modem. So, you see, that's the thing I'm regretting. If I were to be to the house, then I say, okay, no problem. I got internet, but the internet here, when you're disconnected, when no power coming in, the battery will last for maybe some 30 minutes. Depends how long we had our
But
box.
listen, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
The show is going to be an anomaly. It's not something
Yeah.
usual we've been doing because there will be nobody calling in today to actually be a part of the conversation. So we doing it. This is just a routine chat or conversation that we actually have.
Yeah.
Letting the audience know that the foundation is actually doing its own type of rehab at the facility there to be able to get in some case to do some the vocational training at the facility. So we're building the labs and also like the mechanic shops to partner with some maybe a mechanic shop and also a carpentry facility to help our youth. Every graduation we can probably do that. There'll be 10 kids that will be graduating, every term. So yes, so in order to help somebody, you have to help yourself. So we ourselves are doing our own type of development at the facility to be able to bring on some of the youths need our help. So yes, education is actually the bedrock for any successful nation to actually.
Yep. That's the fact.
Any situation that they want to be out, they want to come out of. We have been we have been affected by the maybe 10, 15 years of insurrection in Liberia, and our youth was became the victim of what we did there. So we have to do everything possible to help them if we want to succeed as a nation. So, Mr. Kitchen, we're doing everything, and thank you for going back home in Liberia to undertake the development that actually has started, and at the station also in the streets of Monrovia. Thank you so much.
And people want to call. Some people finish telling me, Mr. Kishan, you got to send a number to call. I am sorry, please. The library number, I don't know it offhand now. But please
don't worry, because today we don't taking any callers.
But maybe I want to say I was expecting, and to be frank with you, I was expecting a lot of calls today. I see people texting me. I was to a place today, and I met a lot of librarians down Jalatan. I spent time there with them. Right. And when they saw the car, everybody said, "Wow!" And then they talk about the show. And I said, "Oh yes, that's where I'm going right now." So there are a lot of people want to get. And Musa Sharif, and I try to look for you on my Facebook on Messenger. So, but we are on every Sunday, 2:00 in Liberia, in America, and 6:00 in Liberia. Definitely will be on again on Sunday. And also we have a suggestion. We want to bring people on. We're not selfish. We're not keeping this show to ourselves, but we want to bring people on that will help us to build agriculture, to build the health sector, to build
there's a gentleman on here, the guy with the leg problem, Mr. Garcia. I think Garcia.
He's right there. Yes, I'm going to see him hopefully this week.
Okay.
So I'm going to see. We got the picture already.
Yeah,
and Mr. Garcia, I'm sorry that I have not met you yet, but the CEO have authorized me to see you, and we will try and see what we can do about you. So we appreciate you, and we'll meet you this week. But it's just I've been in a tight hole.
He's the general is actually busy since he stepped on the ground in Liberia. He's been very busy, taking a lot of projects, making sure that the development at the site has it meets the criteria that we want actually to have at the facility. So he's doing everything possible to meet you. I already instructed him to do so. So please, this week he probably will be able to get back to you, and the rest of the crew will be in touch. Josh, I think
Yeah.
Josh said he went there
So
to
those
see.
of you who listening to us, we want you to follow us on Facebook, which you're doing. We want you to go to Facebook and YouTube and subscribe. We want you to go on your personal page and tell them about us. You could help somebody because somebody going to go on your page that will hear something. So it's like you helping somebody. So we want you to please be a part of this thing. You can also go to the Kia fan club. We got a fan club thing. You can be part of it. This is not about charging your finger. Tango, we got finger just to click. And also, and Mrs. Kia have just sent a message and he'll keep him in prayer for his prayer. When you see his legs, you will understand. And he was hit by a motorbike. This guy was hit by a motorbike, and that is what happened. We'll get to this place.
Why going to work, right? You're going to work.
While going to work, he was hit by a motorbike. Yeah. So we're hit by a motorbike. Yes, we see everything. So, and then now he can't work. And I will tell you, it's worse. All that news you hear about and the rules, the police doing everything possible, but it's not easy with the citizen himself. People driving in front of you and telling you can't see me. They caught in front of you. Think you're the only person get a car rule.
Yeah. So we know we're discussing about the educational segment as one of the pillars. But can you give me a little briefing on the development on the ground there? The also respect to the
yeah, and what we're doing right now.
Yeah,
we rewire everything, and when we finish, I can promise you and the audience, we will not have internet problem. And one of the things that God told me, clean your house first, and then you come back to us concerning the internet. Like I said,
right.
Like what? We say make sure you get your wires and everything, because we don't do it for you.
Right.
If you want to do it, that means you got to pay. I say, oh, don't worry, I take care of all that. So we're going to get the internet, and Starlink will be coming to Liberia soon, which is one of the best in West Africa. And so I'm going to go back again to the LTA to make sure that fiber optic was going on. But in Liberia on Friday, it's not nothing you can get from any government office easily. And we're doing everything. And I tell you, and then when it comes to our news, people, I will say you again, these are our proud. These children, they are talented people. Yes. They came to the station the other day, Baron, and was very impressed with the way the children were working. He said, where you get them from? I said, don't worry, that the same people that you've been passing around whole day. So everybody is putting everything in, and everything. And everybody working like a team, because even when the electricity, I saw two persons making a call to get the electrician on the ground. And the main electrician, he go, right now you get George, you get Tuzon. They are doing everything. But so far, I can be honest with you, I'm happy that we see some of these things and we're getting there. And I promise, and I can't say we'll do it overnight, but to the best of our ability, we're going to
room is done building.
Yes, we want to make sure that everything is okay for us to be one of the best. Yes, and there are a lot of programs that have been suggested how to do certain things. We're going to get involved with the youth, how to get the educational part. Some people give me suggestion and all when it comes to education, because this is the time for graduation. Right. And what the plans for entrance and graduation. So these are some of the plans. Some people suggested that we should put an essay out there. Who can be the best? Who can put on the best song? Who can put up one of the best reporting? We can tell them to report on certain things, and then they send a video in. I said, I just passing people giving me the suggestion. I say, wow. And, so that's the way to get children who doing journalism, but they want to come in. Sometimes you tell them, okay, give me one of your best video. They send it to you. You look at it. Oh, yes, the person good. And we tell them, okay, and give a summary on certain topic and see how you present yourself. So these are things that we're going to do. But I will tell you, we all working as a team. I'm proud of them. But they need push. I don't know, is the style different? So those of you who watch me, I think that the style different from us on it. When we're doing something, we want to do it. And people surprised why I come here 7 o'clock and stay here up to 11 o'clock. Because sometimes I sit there, I don't even know how outside looking. So before I reach here, I make all the appointments, get all the things. George now today can fix a Cat 5, and we put it in a professional way that everything will be superb.
That's why you took your Comcast
everything. Everything. They even know I can climb the ceiling. They even know I can go in the ceiling. They even know I can do things. Then when it comes to the construction again, I was standing there. The guy look at me. He came and said, "Excuse me." So I said, "What happened?" He said, "You in construction business?" I said, "Wow." He said, "But some of the things you see here is like you in a big construction company." I said, "No, I can do it myself. Don't worry." I said, "We'll do all these things on our own." So that's the point. But everybody is okay. The landlords, everybody is fine, and people going to hear it. The ideas is there. There are a lot of bulls. As I said, we in the promotional stage. They got plenty of radio station in Liberia. So if you don't sell yourself, some people are glued to certain radio station. You can't take it from them. Some people are just glued to that radio station. And people come in, "Oh, not you got to get this other program." And even another program now that most of the guys is a community watch program where people on OK runners and other people in the night to call areas to see what is going on, how the police working there. And people will call in and say, "Oh, I see somebody walking. I'm in my backyard." 3 radio station carrier is very popular here because it helped the criminals from going into people's neighborhoods. So we got to get people, at the end of the day, we get people that will go 24/7, like Tuzon can be here, that the station will run at that time. And most of the time, people will call. I was listening to one of them yesterday, and it was at 2 o'clock in the night in Bureau. And people will call from different communities. They say, "Oh, I noticed something here. I see some guys going around." Then they will call the police. So they work along with the police. And as I said, we got appointments to meet some officials. We're going to take a whole day to walk with them and see how they work. Because we want people to trust our officials, whether they are this, they are that. But we want them to see what is going on. And, we want to really see what is going on. We want to put it out there to our people because we can't just make it look like they are the terrible people. The police are doing their best. But Chris, if the police cannot get what they want, they will take that little thing from the street. But they are doing their best.
It's speaking of that. Actually, I didn't mean to cut you off, but when it comes to we Liberians, we're very quick to criticize. Just what you're saying. We know that our politicians are not the best that you can wish for or you can hope for, but those are the ones that we have elected to offices. We have to work with them. They actually providing our securities in the system there, or in the country there. They got system and other people set up. That the police department and immigration, the military, and other people in place. So we have to trust somebody. We know that they are not perfect, but we have to work with them. And make the system or the country better for everyone. Those are coming from out of the country. You left from here. You left your family here, you on our side, and you need to have the necessary security there. So we know that our politicians, we can trust them at some point, but they are the same people that are providing the security that we need for every every individual in Liberia.
Yep, well, we got to deal with them, and the police deputy director for almost CID, your friend and Frank. And Frank got into a accident in his house. Ooh. But he might show it. He can't. He took over under how many stitches?
Oh, Frank.
Yes.
He had an accident.
Yes, they had a glass, and he was trying to check on something to the house, and it went through his leg, man.
Guy. Wow.
The rear skin, and I one stitch.
We used to play soccer.
Yeah.
For Delta.
Yeah. I told him that you would talk to him, and he, because where we are right now, we need all the security when it comes to our place, and we need.
We didn't have a town. We in Raleigh Town market. We had the ability to go down Cinco. We had a building there. It was the traffic was one of the reasons why we have to
Yes, but we can still make it. Everybody's trying to suggest, but it's okay. Take it from there. But Chris, he's in a pain right now. He took. Imagine I have to do like 4 of the stitches on the first in the foot. because it went through the first and second layer of the skin.
Wow.
And when they, yeah, the way they cut their glasses, it's not like in America when they cut it and they can file it nicely. And the thing just fell on his leg and it went through his foot.
Wow.
Yes. The whole house with blood. He just came from the hospital, and the deputy director for
if you talk to him or you see him, just tell him,
Yeah. He asked for you. Yeah, he asked for you. I said, "Oh, Chris is okay." And he said, "Oh, my dear brother." I said, "Well, you know that." So then I can still call him Chris because I said, "My man, I will call you Franco because they corner business here. I don't know it too good." Yeah, but so far I'm happy right now. The work is going on, and as I told you all the time, sometimes when you build a house, when you sit in a house, then you notice that the bathroom is not too good. Sometimes when you look the kitchen, you want to read, you want to change the direction of the kitchen, but at least you in the house before making these changes. That is what's going on right now. And so everything from the beginning, it's not rosy. It takes its time to go up and down. But by the time you look, and the thing is that everything just happening in a time where we ain't go all the way and then we notice it. Because that is the one they call the real breaking heart.
We just started I can tell you, we just started like solid 5 months now, right? 5 months.
Yes.
This month.
And I would tell you, we have done good. And the young children you got here, they are willing. In fact, the other boy, he loved the fee. He wanted to go in the market because I used to see him on SKTV doing things in the market. And I was looking at a page yesterday. So I said, but then why? He said, oh, I'm not. I said, don't worry. Right now you volunteer. So he said, I can go on my telephone and do. I'm a female. I said, I know. I saw you on SKTV. He was running all that stuff, and a lot of people want to come. When their friends then tell them and say, oh, we're in a cool place, we're in a nice place, and we are not the top, but we are not the bottom. I will tell you, we are not at the top.
We just started. We can't be the top. We can't be at the top. We just started. It's impossible.
But the good is that we are not at the bottom of anything when it comes to equipment-wise.
Not at all.
We have things that other people don't have. I can be honest with you. We have equipment that people don't have in their possession. So that is the fact. But people know them. People saw them.
Our dream, I know we all have the same ambition to help the youth. And I know you on our side, you're going to be very, very, instrumental in what we want to do. The first, our first, what's the name? Project to help the youth will probably come maybe right after the construction has been completed at the facility. So I want you to actually make sure that everything is actually in the right direction before you probably can come to America. I will if I can ask for another maybe a week or two extra on your schedule, that's fine. I will do, but I want you to actually do everything and make sure that everything is in the right direction, heading in the right direction.
Yeah,
because you're going there.
Yeah. I see the Zion. And this boy someone just posted from Zion Community College. We are about to graduate on the 29th of October, but we are finding it difficult to raise our graduation fees. This is one of the problems in Liberia. You won't believe it. In America, if you won't go for graduation at your business, you won't pay the money, you can stay home. But you stay home, you won't pay this money, you can't get your document.
That is the problem.
Oh, graduation fee, forget it. If you pay, you don't go fine, no problem. But if you don't pay it, and nobody can stand up and even argue about it. Children begging for and it's man, Chris, this country, I don't know that the same education thing we're talking about. That is the same educational stuff that we're talking about here. Everybody trying some kind of way. There's another one again. The same Michael, he said, Mr. Christopher Kerr, we the student of Zion want to talk with you. So these are some of the things.
Is that Zion Community? Is that the college? Is that a university?
I think that is school. I think that is school because it's a college.
Michael, can you make it explicit? Can you please make it explain what is the college or the?
So if you're listening, you say explain what you want to say or how you want to meet us, or you can come to the station. We can talk It's up to you. But and what are some of the things that you want to talk about? Because you're not meet with him right now. He's not here. He will be coming, so don't worry. And so you can send your message through the network. Okay, well, she's already answered it. And so these are some of the things we can. How can we speak with Mr. Kier? Come to the office, come to the network, or you send us a message through the Kier network. But before you do that, make sure you follow now. So, Michael, as much as you want us to help, you want to talk to us, you got to help us share, follow, like, and subscribe. And then you let your friends know, and you can send us a message, and we read this all the time. And then we can sit down and talk, and I will tell the CEO, but he's not here for you to talk to him. And,
Well, he thought I'm actually on the ground. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah. Okay, that's the university.
The university.
He just said it is the university. Okay, it's the Zion University, UMU. I think so. Yeah. Okay, that college. Yeah, he said we're talking about college. Yeah. Okay, so this is on the you know, at the end of the day, sometimes we try to be hard. We know, but scholarships are for scholars. So if the CEO know maybe you want to do agriculture, or maybe you want to do health business, or maybe you want to do this, and you can prove something to him, and if you want to do it generously, he and his wife, trust me, we'll be welcome to do that. But we just want to make sure that people who cannot afford it, we help. Especially want to start from the top, want to start from the foundation. We don't want to start from on top of the zinc, on top of the roof. We want to start from the foundation to fix the foundation and come all the way to the top. So that's why you see we're doing these things. But you still don't know. You can make your call. You can call us and, okay, you say, I am a follower of the station. Okay. Listen to me again.
Right. Tell your friends.
Follower of the station. Do you follow us on Facebook? Do you like our page on Facebook? Have you subscribed to our page on YouTube? That is what we're talking about. You follow the station, you listen to the station all the time. But we need your help too. And then if you want us to help us, then we're going to help you. Yeah. Okay, so that it is. But we want to make sure that
so Mr. Tisha, how long you think the entire project will actually take at the station there? Because it's inconveniencing some of my staff on the ground there at the station, at the facility.
And I will tell you, because I plan to do everything simultaneously. The floor and the roof will be going on. So hopefully we're going to start everything this week, which is Sunday. Tomorrow we're going to get the ceilings and the sticks to do the ceiling tiles. And then I'm going to go back to the floor, to the place of city builder,
right,
to take the measurement to them. And I said, we got two stuff. We got the tiles and we got the other stuff. But maybe the floor might, the wooden, the laminated floor might be okay, because I like the color gray. And then, so if everything is on hand, 2 weeks time, and the guys can work. This guy took 2 days to do the electric. And this guy said we're taking maybe.
You don't think the laminated floor can scratch?
No, they get the laminated now. It don't scratch. But I'm looking at both. But I will see which one, because they're all in the same range. The only thing the tires here are the long ones, and they come in, but they are good tires. So I will look at them again. But I just want to take the measurement. I took the measurement already. So tomorrow I will stop there, give it to them. Then I will know the actual amount I would need, and then we start doing it while they're doing the other stuff, and get all the things, and get the doors, because the doors, they got to fix the doors. You know, the good thing here, the people fix the doors themselves. If you just want to go buy the door, they the simple fix the door, they buy it from there. So They got the rear wood, yes, and they design it. They're going to put our logo in there. They will engrave the logo in the door, yes.
Wow.
So good thing about it. I couldn't believe it that they fixed the door. When I showed them the design, he said, come to the place. He said, we design ourselves. We do our own design. And the windows too, I took the measurement there to him, and he would tell me, he would give me the final something and how much it's going to cost for the windows. And then we'll start putting it on. But so far, for workmanship, it's not like American workmanship. The only good thing I like Liberia is not like American workmanship. But when you go to the big boys, then they try to treat you like America. But yeah, I'd rather look for the Liberians who are willing to do it and they're already in the field. Yeah, like special electrician, he's good. The boy who took down the ceiling, yeah, they are carpenters. But hey, you see them, they got everything, but they're not working for the big people. They're doing a little hustling here and there. And at the same time, I'm supervising them to help them do some stuff. Even the other guy was telling me, say, to help us, we'll pay you, chief, you're making us scared now. I said, no, go ahead. Don't worry, I'm doing my own, you're doing your own. So, but that's why I'm doing it, because if I don't sit on the back, we will delay. So they know that I'm here. In fact, I tell them, if you can do it, I find somebody quick.
That's one of the reasons without actually undertaking any project now outside to do any because we ourselves are going to make sure our building and everything we
want for people to come and sit there and do whatsoever. We don't want people running to the studio. You can go and sit to the foundation and do everything. We don't want people disturbing the studio and whatsoever. You can just come and take the next door and go and sit in there and do everything. So that's the whole thing. Right. So guys, I'm in the dark already. I'm going to leave you guys. SEO, I think we'll have to call it a day. I will talk to you again on the phone. And Mrs. Kia, I know you're watching. Thank you for your support. I always say, they say, woman are medicine. When you hold it off her head, they balance that rope. So you got his back, you are the neck, he's the head. And without the neck, there is no head. And for those of you who are watching us, we want to say thank you again. Keep following us. Keep helping us. Send a message. We'll talk to you. We'll reply you. Come to the station. Meet us. Don't be afraid. We'll talk to you. You got two answers, either yes or no. So never be afraid to ask. So see, you want to give your closing?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody for watching.
Some people are disappointed because some people are telling me, say, I heard the news already, so when I call, I will get my small thing. I know something.
No, today is not one of the days that you can do that, because, like I said from the beginning, we actually on construction at the facility.
Yeah,
so
we gotta finish that.
Yeah, so hopefully in a week or two we can be able to get back to normal or to reality. So just continue to follow and subscribe and listen to us. We can make this a very successful and big project to actually help our youth and take them from the streets to be to be part of the workforce. So guys, thank you. See you next Sunday. Mr. Kishan, same time, right?
Yes, the same time, 2 o'clock, 6 o'clock Liberia time.
Okay. Thank you. Be safe in Liberia, and thanks for the hard work.
I appreciate it too.
See you soon. Be safe. Yeah. Thank you, audience. Appreciate your time. Bye.
So, guys, thank you very much for watching me. You see, it's dark here. I'm in Liberia. I'm sorry I'm not at my house. If I was to the house then by this time we're still going to get a light and look at it using flashlight to get me on. But it's no problem. So I want to say thank you. I love you guys. Keep doing what you do, and I do what I do best. This is the general himself. I salute you. Bye for now.